Oh, here we are back out at LBL again. We're gonna hike the Bear Creek loop, except the first couple miles of it we usually go off up in the woods up here, but for whatever reason the trail is closed. So we parked in the parking lot across the street from the South Welcome Center, which is over there. There's Waylon, our truck. There's Gadget, the man. We're gonna take instead of the 2 miles in the woods, we're gonna take a 2-mile road walk. And we're gonna walk down to where we went in. If you watched our video last week where we went in to see the frogs and the beaver dam, which is part of the Telegraph Loop, and the Bear Creek Loop is a side trail off from that trail. And we like to go, we crossed a couple of creeks up there, the old iron furnaces from the Industrial Revolution out here. There's a lot of blue hematite slag rock, which are artifacts, and we can't remove them, but it's really pretty cool to see them. Thought it would be a good time to do that because we've had a lot of rain, and a lot of times that'll wash more of that blue slag up. So here we go. The trail ends right there, comes out over here, and the Bear Creek is just down over the hill. And there we go. Smokey Bear says, please help prevent wildfires. We're not even a 1/10 of a mile from where we started, but we always drive by this little road. This ends up being a cemetery up here, so these are all family cemeteries from people that used to live up here. Tharp Cemetery. We're gonna go up and see it. Looks like a muddy road, doesn't it? Tharp. Cemetery access only. This looks like a pretty rough road, but they keep it accessible for family members. I don't know. I would say, how old do you think these cemeteries are? 1800s? Get a few extra steps in today. We have our clothes back from Insect Shield. So we're excited to try them out. See these ticks die on us. Oh, here it is. Not that far back here. Tharp Cemetery. Oh. Sometimes you can't read these headstones. They've been out here so long. We'll see. That tree is creaking like it wants to fall over. Kind of scary. Tharp Cemetery. Here we are. He's trying to read them. Can you read them?
1803, 1877.
Died in 1877.
Our mother.
Mother William Williams. Died 1840 something. 47. At 52 years old.
Very sunk in.
So that's the footstone.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
This one's sunk in. Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, collapsed. Been here for a long
Well, they
time.
do things different than how they used to, you know. But they still maintain these. They come up here and... This one died in 1902. So, it's been here a long, long time.
George.
1846 to 1880 something?
1891.
1891. Okay. Oh, they have a little fenced-in area over here.
These are like kids.
I don't know.
I don't know if this is
You know, I don't know. A lot of the...
two over here. This was a headstone. See?
So there's a headstone
Yeah,
and
it came up like that one.
a couple graves,
yeah.
but
There's two right here.
I don't know. Yeah, they were fenced off for
Gone.
one point, I guess. So, hey. So that's the Tharp Cemetery. It's pretty back here. Hey, we missed one. There's just one over here all by its lonesome. Can't read that anymore. Okay, well that's the Tharp Cemetery. We're gonna go back down that way, back to the road. All right, so we walked about 2.25 miles from the parking lot there. Right there is the weather station, and down there is where we went in last week, part of the telegraph loop, to go see the frogs in the beaver dam. Sorry about the wind. Very windy but warm. So we don't know why this trail is closed, other than maybe it's blown down. We had some really bad storms earlier this year. It was really bad. I think it was on a Friday. We had those winds come through here, and it tore up a lot of stuff in town and here. Power was out for a long time. Was that in February?
Yeah.
Something like that. So instead of hiking the 2-something miles on the trail to get to this point right here, trail is closed. We walked the road, and here we go. We're gonna go see our frog eggs and toad eggs. Can you hear them? The frog? Like one frog. We'll have to keep an eye out for him. Okay, so this is where we turn left to do Bear Creek Loop. It's about 3/4 of a mile from the road. If you keep going that way, you're gonna keep going on the telegraph loop. It goes straight, it'll loop around, and another trail will intersect this trail, and then you head back to the road. That loop is about 11 miles. But we're going down there. The sign fell down. Bear Creek Loop. Really supposed to be standing up. It will point that way, but that's what we're going to do. Nom nom. Hungry tree. He put them back together. That's a deer. Wow. He got some teeth,
He
though.
got some teeth,
They got
yeah.
some front teeth.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. Wait for another gust of wind. So we usually cross right here, go across those rocks, and the trail picks up right there by that fallen tree. This is the first time we've ever seen water of all the times we've hiked this. So we got a lot of rain, but we can go around. Looks like somebody's made some trails around it. So we're gonna go around. And that tells me that we might see a lot of blue hematite or blue slag today, because things got pretty churned up. So there's this little tributary that flows in, and this will go down to where we eventually cross Bear Creek. I want to say that's where they built the furnace up there, like the mouth of Bear Creek is up that way. Because we've never seen
Never seen any slag up here.
of that blue hematite or blue slag from the iron furnaces up this way. This is usually pretty dry up that direction, but always flowing here. And even when it's low, it's pretty deep right there. So this is kind of neat to see. We've never seen it so with so much water. We've seen it after the water's gone down. So we will see what we run into up here. See all this little bitty pieces of blue? That's the blue hematite or slag from the iron furnaces out here years ago. So this stuff is probably 150 years old. Pretty neat. There's our crossing. It's not deep right there. It's very shallow. It's moving pretty good though. There's the marker on the tree. Shows the trail crossing right there. Boom. Right there. We end up going right there. I'm going to tell you what. This is some cold water. We decided not to put the flip-flops on.
Yeah, water's cold.
It's very cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
Oh!
Water's cold. Water's cold.
And it's moving pretty good too. Yeah, one more water crossing after this. Almost to the end. The next water crossing is squashy feet. So we walked back. The trail is through the woods over there, and we have seen this before. And we're looking for it, the Boyd Infant Cemetery. I don't remember there being any headstones out here. Maybe there's just one infant. But this is it. There's one marker right by the sign, like a pen. I don't see any others. No headstones. We saw some bricks like it was Maybe there was houses back here or something at one time. Please respect the cemeteries. No camping permitted. Just leaning up against that post right there. Right here. Probably blew off. Yeah. Here, you did your part. I don't see a headstones, but maybe it's just one baby. But
If it's here, it's all overgrown.
yeah. But these have been here for 100 or 200 years, probably, something like that. Who knows? I'm sure they haven't buried anybody out here in the recent past, so this has been here a long time.
That's still cable. Oh,
Still some cables
that's just a cable, yeah.
right there. They go from these old poles. Pole to pole. Kind of hard to see. They're right over my head. Let's get over this little water runoff here. There they are. Strung up right across there. There's a remnants of somebody's old home up here. Probably just the tin roof is left. We're getting close to it now. There's a non-potable water source up here. Coming up out of the ground. Actually got like a metal barrel around it. And that part of the stream over there feeds out of it, I think. Used to be a big sign there. It says non-potable, but that's gone. So, right there. Right there. There's that old house, what's left of it. Up there. There used to be a sign down here that said whose homestead this used to be. Someone, maybe a family member, they hung it up on a tree back there. And then, I don't know if someone took it down or the wind blew it off, but it was gone within the same year. But anyway, days gone by. This is our last water crossing. Right here, it's just a short one. Across there.
Water's
Oh,
cold.
water's cold. And you can find that hematite here too. Let me get my pants pulled up. I know. Can you imagine if it was gone any faster? Like, I wonder if you could stand up. Probably. I heard that if you can't walk as fast as the water is moving, then you can't cross safely. So, I can feel it pushing my feet. That's pretty cool. Because then when I pick my foot up, it goes to the right. Watch. Woo! Look at that water going. It is going pretty good. I can see how it could sweep you off your feet. You looking for the blue rough? Blue hematite? We are safe. I found it down here before.
My feet were dry, too.
Mine were too. Is there any blue hematite? Well, they're all tiny down here because it's so far from up there. That's not it. I think I found it down here before. Tiny, tiny. You found one? Okay, I'm coming. We're not going to take this stuff with us because they say they are artifacts. So, but it is just really neat to find them. Oh yeah, there they are.
Some right there,
Hematite,
too,
baby.
in there.
Yep. Yeah, this water's full of them. So Bear Creek Loop, it goes up there. Maybe you can see the road. The bridge goes, you drive over it on the way out. So we're gonna go up here, walk along this. Oh, cornfield. Along the side of it, we'll be back to our truck. And that will be the end, folks.